Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the third part of our report. Today we have a big show for you. Well, this is the first part of it. And this morning we went up to the Narrowena Fruit Market and had some freshly squeezed apple and carrot juice. And I can tell you, ladies and gentlemen, the benefits of having that juice will make you feel better. And it's a great way to keep your vitamin C intake up. Well, joining me back in the studio now at 4 minutes past 1 o'clock, here's Nick. Good afternoon.
Very, what a lovely start today with fruit juice, vitamin C, which really boosts our system. And after that, to finish it off with a beautiful lunch at the fish and chip shop.
Well, we had the fish and chips inside the store today, ladies and gentlemen, and they had the music going. They had Funky Town by Pseudo Echo, the classic from 1986. And boy, I felt like dancing my way out of the store with that song. What a classic it was. And followed by Pat Benatar, Love is a Battlefield. Great song there. And the Bee Gees, You Win Again from 1987. I can honestly tell you what a great way to have our lunch, ladies and gentlemen, inside the old-fashioned fish and chip shop. And I can tell you, Nick and I were eating to it. I had the $10 crumb fish and chips, ladies and gentlemen, and it was so delicious. And now, here is Nick to give you an update on his lunch.
Well, for change, we had lunch inside. Also, just to let you know, it was the first day that we felt a bit the cold, the weather. So we both with Barry decided the best would be to eat inside. And as Barry mentioned, was a good choice. We observe a fantastic atmosphere. People are happy coming and going, ordering lovely food, and we enjoy devouring that freshly fish and chips.
And it was real good too, ladies and gentlemen. And the next time you are in the Narrowena area, drive on to the old fashioned fish and chip shop right on the corner. You know the address, 172 Macintosh Road, Narrowena, opposite the Narrowena Public School. They're open from 11:15 in the morning through to 7:30 at night. So they've got the lot, ladies and gentlemen. And the milkshake with shakes that I mentioned in one of our other shows, ladies and gentlemen. And they've got milkshakes there for $5. Yes, that's right, $5, ladies and gentlemen. But if you want the surf shake, it is $6.50. That's right, $6.50. And you get the double malt, the double ice cream, the double flavor, the double everything, folks. So if you're in the mood for a milkshake to wash down your fish and chips, ladies and gentlemen, then a perfectly good milkshake would just keep the spot, ladies and gentlemen. But I had a peppermint and ginger tea to wash mine down, and that is really great. So, on to some other news now on the third part. Well, tomorrow on Performing Arts, we say good luck to our performing arts teacher, and we wish her well. And she has done a wonderful job, ladies and gentlemen. It will be sad to see her go, but I'm saying that I would like to bring up on the show must go on, and we will see her again, and we wish our performing arts teacher good luck in Orange. Boy, it will be cold out there today, and a very long drive indeed if you are planning to go there. So good luck, and we say good luck to our performing arts teacher tomorrow on the performing arts program. She has done a wonderful job, and as I said in her speech, she has done her job with style, skill, and integrity. And everybody at Performing Arts is going to miss her, and I am too, but I'm sure she will keep in touch. Well, with a couple of more days of winter left, you must keep well, and here is my operator Nick now to take up the story about keeping well and hydrated.
Well, just being sensible, guys, as I mentioned before, while you were going to the fishing trips, you looked all sunny, beautiful, and then within 15 minutes, I had to put back my jumper. Rather, it's very dangerous. We need to be cautious of this. And yeah, eat well, sleep well, and again, not drinking. That's very much. Drink plenty of fluid.
Because keep up your fluid intake too, ladies and gentlemen, and that will make you feel better. And if you've got a sore throat, squeeze a couple of lemons into a jug of hot water and a couple of tablespoons of honey and dissolve that and drink it, and add some ginger if you've got it. Some fresh ginger, ladies and gentlemen. So if your son or daughter are feeling sick, or even your mum and dad, kids, well, your son or daughter, mums and dads, and the cure for this: grab a jug with some lemons, 2 to 3 lemons, and squeeze a couple of oranges as well, if you can, and add a couple of tablespoons of honey, and honey lubricates the throat, ladies and gentlemen, and it is very important to keep your vitamin C intake up. Another way to avoid getting sick, ladies and gentlemen, is having a good, positive mental attitude. And as I said in the report on Friday, the 17th of August, do not take your anger out on anybody. And now, here's my outsider for his comments on this.
Well, research shows that resilient people um, get rid of flu and cold easier than the others. As Barry mentioned, uh, the research shows because these people think positive. They think that, for example, that yeah, this cold flu won't last long, just something temporary. We are human, and that's it. And on the other hand, we have people in which the cold and flu lasts longer. And this is because some of these people, some, not all of them, they give up. They think, oh, now I've got the flu, now I'm stuck. And they keep dragging themselves a bit down in that. They make such a big issue. It's not a big issue, it's something normal. As you said, weather in Sydney has been not as good this year, colder than any other years I've been here since. Yeah, so it's normal to get, sick with this weather, but uh, it, it's not normal if this cold and flu lasts so long. That's why we need to build that resilience, even with uh, this, this kind of viruses, with the virus, and we can get back on track.
Okay, well, with the mood swings, ladies and gentlemen, you mustn't take your anger out on anybody for no reason. I mean, if they've done, he or she have done anything wrong, well, that's understandable, but please think about what to say to the person and how you address somebody too, because the person may take it the wrong way and they'll think, oh, I've done something wrong, when really that they haven't. So, what I would like you all to do this afternoon or whenever you've got a spare couple of minutes, write in your diary about how you are feeling and why you are feeling this way. Here's my offside.
Well, very, very important topic. Thank you for inviting me to participate in this topic because uh, it's hard. Oh, well, yeah, anger and not these mood swings. What's this all about? It's all about us, about our past, our present, and our future. Not all of us are that fantastic past, parents, education, upbringing. What I've observed is, and what uh, researchers have observed is that this is something innate that in some people that that have even physical problems, they still down they are capable of enjoying day by day. And I'm referring to, yeah, to these people uh, with disabilities, look at, for example, Barry, how fantastic. Whenever I come in the morning, it's always there, motivated, cheerful. Of course, he has got his other things during the day that might go not as good as he expect. But as far as I know, Barry, he keep going. It's his motto, and that's is something we have to learn, from each other.
So, if you're feeling anxious and you're feeling uptight, relax. Tell somebody how you are feeling. Don't keep it in you. Have a good cry if you have to. Just like our performing arts teacher did when she announced the news. Because crying is a way of getting rid of your emotions and letting everything out. It's like letting a river flow. And just write that in your diary too, and just tell, write down what made you cry as well. Here's my offside.
Yeah, well, that's a good point, Barry. Letting the emotions go. Yeah, we are human. Crying is nothing wrong with that. Why some girls cry more than men? Oh, I find that beautiful. I wish I could, because we're human, we are sensitive. Emotions can arise, some strong emotions. Um, so let that go, and accept that as normal conditions. So, and on the other hand, there are some emotions stronger it, that bags us for quite some time. These are emotions that maybe we need to address with more professionals, as Barry mentioned, counseling, talking to your friends. Why not? New South Wales have extended their counseling services um, to all all citizens. Let's make use of these free services. There's Lifeline to say, but there are many others.
So what my outsider and I are going to suggest is that you write a journal each day. Write down the event that happened, what time it happened, where it happened, and what time it happened. Okay, because if you forget about it, then that's no good. So today, for example, I went for fresh juice and fish and chips and went for a walk with my outsider, and that was a great way of getting out of the house. And it's always good to talk about how you are feeling with someone because they may have a good solution to help you get through the emotions that you are feeling, like anxiety, for example. Now, what is anxiety? Well, it means that you are maybe shocked or something like that, and that's how insomnia can develop. You may be panicking, your stomach muscles cramp up, that sort of thing. I've had this happen to me, and it's not pleasant at all. So, write a diary, ladies and gentlemen, mums and dads, and you could help your son or daughter go through this. And before you go to bed at night, sit down with your son or daughter and talk to them as they will talk to you. So it's very important. In ending our show today, thank you to all my subscribers that have watched my videos, and thank you to our sponsors, the Old Fashioned Fish and Chip Shop, Lipton, and Coles down in Warringah Mall, and thank you to everybody who has watched the show today, and we look forward to your company next Wednesday from 9 a.m. in the morning with another fantastic review. Until I see you tomorrow, have a fantastic afternoon, and if you are feeling peckish for some fish and chips, drop on into the Old Fashioned Fish and Chip Shop. I'm Barry Fair alongside my offsider Nick. Here he is to say his farewell now.
Well, thank you for being part of this special edition today. As for us, it's a real special edition. We covered different topics. Um, yeah, just be in mind that that's about uh, life, you know, getting, uh, not forgetting the simple things. Also, just leave comments and we can, we can discuss in our future topics.
So until I see you tomorrow at the night, have a great afternoon, everybody, and please tell someone how you are feeling. It is very important. Don't take your anger out on anybody because it will not work. So from me, Barry Beal, and my offside, and Nick, we wish you a very good afternoon, and we'll see you next Wednesday for another fantastic review, starting with some freshly squeezed juice. Keep that vitamin C intake up. Have a great afternoon, everybody, and thanks for your company today. And we look forward to another great rap next Wednesday from 9 a.m. Have a good afternoon, everyone. Bye bye.
Bye bye.